Hello everybody, Mr. B here, and Happy New Year, okay? New Year's Day in the South means three things: collard greens, black-eyed peas, and cornbread. The more collard greens and peas you're supposed to eat, the more money and more luck you're supposed to receive in the new year. Now, I don't know why that is, but I hear that there's plenty of traditions out there that are very similar depending on what you have for New Year's Day. For example, I think my Irish American friends like to have cabbage and corned beef hash, which sounds delicious. So leave me a comment down below and let me know what you know about peas and greens bringing luck in the new year, and or what is your traditional New Year's Day food. So we're going to get this started. We're starting with the collard greens. It is time for ingredient breakdown on these collard greens. So you are going to need some collards, right? Now, I tried to look for some fresh ones because I was going to show y'all how to take the stem out. You got to wash them and wash them and wash them and wash them and wash them. How many times do you wash them? You wash them until your water runs clear, okay? But the store didn't have any fresh ones out. The bag is going to be fine. I'm still going to need to wash them. However, you need some sort of smoked meat. Today I'm using our friends the turkey wings again. You could use a turkey leg, you could use turkey tails, you could use ham hock, you could use bacon, you could use hog jowl, whatever you got, okay? So it's going to bring beaucoup flavor. You'll need a little bit of some apple cider or white distilled vinegar, some hot sauce, some stock, onion, garlic. Gonna have some sugar on standby. Now, you don't want them to be sweet, but the sugar does help kind of cut through any bitterness that might be there, right? Yeah, so have some on standby. And then for seasonings, obviously some Creole seasoning. We need some crushed red pepper, some thyme, some garlic powder, and some salt and pepper. So with that, guys, let's start getting that pot liquor on. Okay, let's get this pot liquor started. All right, so I am heating, I don't know, a couple of tablespoons, maybe 3 tablespoons of flavor neutral oil. I'm using avocado oil. You could use, olive oil if you wanted. You want to add a few onions on in that. Give that a stir. We're going to sweat these down. While those are sweating, we're going to score the turkey wings, right? So you've got your turkey wing here, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, make some marks in it without killing myself. Not with that knife. Got to be prepared. Let me just try to be safe here. Cut some scores into your turkey wings. This is just going to help it. It's just going to help it kind of open up, release some of these flavors that you want, help the meat fall apart, kind of like that. I mean, you ain't got to be, all woo over it. Okay, these have been sweating for, a few minutes. We're going to add just a little bit of garlic on in there. Let's get that going. For something so easy, it yields so much flavor. Let's get our turkey on up in here. And let's start hitting it with some of our dry. We're going to season this in layers. We will be seasoning multiple times until these greens get to where I want them to be. Crushed red pepper for a little bit of that kick. Just a sprinkling of some thyme. garlic powder just to open up that fresh garlic that we're using. Good old pinch of salt. Liberal black pepper. Couple of whirls with the spoon here. And we're going to add the stock. One, two, yes, we will stir to incorporate that just a little bit. It's already a beautiful color, ain't it? We're going to cover it, and we are going to let this simmer. Go bring it to a boil, reduce to simmer, maybe about an hour, hour and a half before we even add the greens to it, y'all. So we'll check back in on it then. Let's get to washing some greens. Okay, guys, we're going to wash some greens here. Put the stopper in. Put some cold water. Let's just get these greens on up in here. So, greens can be a little sandy and gritty, especially if you're getting them straight out of a garden. And they're like leeks in the sense of how you need to wash them. So if I was doing a whole green, I would have put the entire leaves down in here with some salt, scrubbed them, and drained. Fill it back up, scrub them, remove them, drain. And you will keep doing that until your water is clear. And then you just break your greens down from there. To this water, I am going to add a fair amount of salt. This serves as an abrasive to help clean your greens. So growing up, my dad's secretary, Mama Lane, she loved her some turnip greens and collard greens, and her mama always had a great garden in the northern part of the county where they lived, and she'd get them greens, and she would run her washing machine through a rinse cycle, and then she would put the collards or turnip or mustard greens into a pillowcase, and then run them damn greens through a rinse and spin cycle in the washing machine, and it worked every damn time. So we will begin to just kind of scrub these together like this. And then I'm gonna just kind of peel them out, see how this water looks. These are bagged, so more than likely these have gone through a wash, you know, because we're getting these industrially produced, obviously, versus out of somebody's garden. So chances are one wash here is going to be sufficient, and that's what it's looking like down in there. So we'll get these out, and then they will be ready to go into our pot liquor when the pot liquor is ready for us, kids. Okay, my pot liquor here has been going about an hour or so, maybe a little under. So what we're going to do now is get the greens in it. But before I do that, I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of some vinegar. And, guys, your favorite hot sauce, okay? And go with it. There we go. And let's start putting some greens in. So you're just gonna, you know, it's a green. You guys know how this works, so add it on in. Ooh, nice. Nice. Let's put a little bit of that sugar on there. Just a little. We'll taste it, see how that is. And let's get the liquid up on it. Yes. Now, like I said, we're going to be seasoning this in layers and multiple times. So I'm going to add some black pepper again to this. Maybe, just because my instinct is telling me, just a pinch of salt. Want to be careful because the smoked turkey is going to have some salt to it. A little bit of Cajun. Let's give this a stir. Oh, it's going to be so good. Okay. I'm going to cover this and we're going to let them go. These two need to go for a considerable amount of time, a couple of hours or so. So we'll check in. Okay, kids, on these collards, you kind of know the drill here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fish out these turkey wings, or this turkey wing. And I'm going to let this kind of cool for a minute. Then we're going to break it apart, put it back in the collards, and let it just open up and blossom. Okie dokie. So let's just kind of, this should be about ready to fall off the bone. Alright, you can see this meat. It's going to be so good. I'm leaving this bone in it for more flavor, and you know, there's some meat still on it, not ready to release, so we're just going to stir all that. Look at that. That is some damn good eating, y'all. Okay, we're cutting up this cornbread. I wish you could hear that crunch. Oh, yes, indeed. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to take a piece of cornbread and we're going to butter that up. Come take a look at this. Beautiful. All right, it needs a little hot sauce. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'm chowing these collards. I don't know what to tell you. It's absolutely like a big hug. Got a kick to them. Got a little bit of that vinegar stuff going up through your nose. Delicious. Hot sauce. And you've got the turkey. Cornbread. That's it, guys. I hope you have a happy new year. Great things coming in 2020. This is going to be me and my collard greens. Of course, I'm going to add the black eyed peas to it here in a sec. But anyway, click subscribe. Come along for the ride. Mr. B and I'm out. See you later, guys.